Hi everybody, Timothy Ferris here with a few words about tools. Here's a tool, a Neanderthal hand axe. Was made around 36 to 45,000 years ago. Neanderthals at that time had habitations all over Western Europe and stretching on into Anatolia and modern Lebanon. This one was made in France. And the first thing you notice about it is that it's a good tool. There's been a groove chipped away here. You put your thumb in it, and as soon as you do so, you realize how to use it. You can use it to separate meat from the bones of prey. You can use it to dig in hard soil. And most interestingly, you can use it to make another hand axe by chipping away the stone. In the company of a human, a stone hand axe is a self-replicating tool. Now, we've all been taught in school about the great inventions that were important in early human history. The invention of the clay pot about 10,000 years ago. The invention of writing, which came about when towns in Mesopotamia had grown to a sufficient size that they could establish granaries. Farmers would bring in their individual grain to be stored in pots where they'd be safe from rats and mice and such. And the soft clay of a fresh lid on the pot could be marked with the name of the individual owner so that he or she could come back and get it when they needed it during the hard days of winter. Heard about the invention of the wheel 3,500 years ago, and the list goes on down through paper, the printing press, electricity, nuclear power, and the microprocessor. But there's been a tendency in intellectual circles to regard tools as subservient, to talk as if ideas were what mattered and tools were just ways of carrying out ideas. I don't think that reading of history takes into account the effect that tools in turn have on us and on our psychology. Just think of the changes in society brought about by the automobile just within the past century or so. If we go back to the stone axe for a minute, what happens is that you're holding the other thing in this hand and you're using the axe on it. The other apes, our close relatives, don't have a strong right or left-handed preference. Only humans do. Even left-handed humans tend to be fairly strong left-handed. The number of ambidextrous humans is small. And it's possible that this very handedness came about through the use of this and other tools. The way in which tool making and tool using is central to who we are and what our civilization has done. So for those who are enamored of abstractions and ideas, I would just note that our dialogue with tools goes in a circle between us, the tool, and the thing we're using the tool for, and it may have changed us in ways as basic as our handedness. Many people think that it may have acted as an accelerant to human intelligence. So remember, it's not necessarily what you think, it's what you do. Hey, thanks for listening. See you next time.